welcome back. So in today's video, I will be doing first impressions of Dolce and Gabbana's just the regular devotion. Now I tried it a hot while ago, and baby, that somebody got in the comments and I had to talk that had to respond. Now we're gonna talk about my encounter with it again and me giving first impressions. As we need to get into the first impressions of it since I have revisited again because I didn't go in depth. It's just like you ever smell something and it's like you don't have the words for it. You feel me? You don't have the words for it. And so now I'm gonna give you the words to it. Okay? Okay. We got to do that. Let me see. Now we are gonna go over the notes just like we did the Dolce and Gabbana's My Devotion. So my devotion is different than the one I'm gonna do tonight. Just regular devotion. Okay. Devotion is a very um it's not just any type of word, it'd be naming a perfume. So my first encounter with this was well over a year ago, and that one that'll stop you in your walking tracks there. Okay, it'll stop you in your walking path. This devotion is based off of just the first impressions. This perfume that I might give you the first impressions off of, like in full depth. I feel like it introduces itself before you say hello. You ever walk past somebody and you smell their perfume before you say hello to them? Or maybe you just walk past them and it's like it make you want to go say hello to them. To them? Okay. Hello, what is your name? What kind of? I'm sorry, but what perfume are you wearing? Cause it smells. What? That's what you want. You want perfume that introduce you before you could turn around, before you can open your mouth and say, "Hello, my name is such and such." Okay, that's what you want. Now let's get into the notes here. Let me make sure I'm not missing y'all comments either. Just keep things respectful. That's the only thing I ask. All right, so I did discover this at Ulta. However, you might be able to find these on online retailers. This is not sponsored. Um, there's only ever been one on this whole entire channel. I do this stuff for fun. Plus, you never know what a person is looking for. So, let's see here. This is considered a gourmand, a certain type. All right, so fragrances are divided into three categories. What do I mean? How they're formulated. There are base notes, middle notes, which are often referred to as heart notes, and then also top notes. Okay? Okay. If you don't get it, that's a-okay. I got plenty of videos on it, and that has reminded me of the homework I gave myself on the last live stream. Yep. Right. Base notes is what they put in first, middle notes is what they put in after, secondly, and top notes is what they put on last. And then they do their process of perfumery. And normally when you go to the store and you grab it off the shelf to sample it, they have things called testers. Do you know they sell them things too? Oh my, don't believe me? Look it up. Often when you spray a fragrance, one, it's probably you have no idea how long it's been sitting there. Probably a couple months, a couple weeks, probably years. The testers stay there until they either, I guess, sell them. I'm not an insider, I don't know, or until it's gone. And baby, I have seen some that was almost gone. Like they hold them out, probably because it was good, but not necessarily an indicator of it was. You see what I'm saying? Fragrance is very, is it subjective or objective? Anywho, Is it Mia? Mia with an H. That's the first time I've seen it like that. Welcome to the live. I'm giving y'all my first impressions. I'm just going through the notes first of Dolce Gabbana's Devotion. This is not sponsored. I love doing this stuff. Just because. Um yeah, let's go over let's see what we got here. So we have alluring vanilla. I'm assuming that's base notes. Orange blossom is the middle note. I'm gonna tell you this about orange blossom. Orange blossom in any body care. Orange blossom gives a nice fragrance and a compliment to anything. Orange blossom and vanilla, they go together. You heard me? Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. Caress, Daily Silk. Just off of the smell alone, this might pair well with Dolce and Gabbana's. Just based off the smell. I've tried the Caress Daily Silk Bar and the body wash. Those are two things you could pair for sure based off of smell alone for Dolce and Gabbana, just a regular devotion. I'm telling you this right now. Just because of that orange blossom note and that vanilla. And Caress Daily Silk doesn't have a vanilla note, but it has white peach and orange blossom, if I'm not mistaken. Very similar scent profiles. You see what I'm saying? And then candied lemons must be the top note. Now, lemon is it's candied, but it's just a sweetened version of a citrus fruit. Lemon is a citrusy note, and you have to be very careful with citrus notes because they tend to either give off sweet, like ripe, a ripe version of the fruit, or acidic. I don't like to say the SOUR word. Okay. Um, they're going to give sweet or acidic. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of citrusy scents, orange, grapefruit. It needs something like vanilla. It needs something sweet. It needs to be sugared. It needs to be bourbonized. Bourbon ain't just a drink. They be bourbonized in vanilla, like bourbon pumpkin. Come on, if you're a gourmand girl or gourmand guy, you really want to make a statement, just get a fragrance with something that has something bourbonized in it, something toasted, deep, deep, just something marinated, something toasted. Make sure it got vanilla in it to back it up. You see what I'm saying? So those are our notes for Dulce and Gabbana Devotion. Ulta is one of the places they got it. They also have it other places. Check the authenticity of it, making sure it's real. Okay. It smells good, but baby, when I was smelling it in the store, I ain't forgot that moment. I drank. Well, I posted that short. I'm like, I couldn't think of what it smelled like, but I knew it smelled like something, and I had never smelled it before. This is after it's been over here for 24-ish plus hours. Child, it still smells good. It's still lingering in the fragrance. I think they call it a fragrance card. That's so nice. Child. I can still smell it in this now. And we're coming up on 48 hours, 2 days, almost, that this has been on here. I still smell it there. Now, body chemistry is different. This is a fragrance card. Body chemistry might take it a little bit further based on a couple factors in addition to your body chemistry. Um, you got a good perfume. One sign of a good perfume, and this might be one. One good sign of it is that even after you bathe, you shower, it's still in your clothes, it's still on your skin. You still catching whiffs of it, especially sprayed in your hair. And if you like me, you wear wigs and you wear protective styles and stuff like that. It'll show. It will definitely sit itself in your hair, and I think that may be why we're catching a whole lot of hair and body mist on the scene a lot more often. Like I feel like Sol de Janeiro kind of started that with the hair and body mist, or was it just the body mist? Almost everywhere you look, you seeing it a lot more often, and that's a good thing, especially from the major brands, which I should not name. I'll say that for another video. Another one. But I can't give you all the ideas, but Dolce and Gabbana, I got an idea for you. In the description box, you can contact me. There's something else you could do with this, with this devotion. Devotion. There's something else. I'm not sure what you're talking about. What I'm on. We we sampling, giving first impressions of Dolce and Gabbana's Devotion Eau De Parfum perfume fragrance. If you're new here, Jessica here, and I teach people how to smell good all day long. Bonuses, I love Jesus, and part of that is I do first impressions of products, including taking the fragrance card home. And I have it, and I do it literally in the store because it's like, why? I wish I could explain it to you. I wish I could. I just share what I can. I share what I can, and I don't edit out much. So you getting it in real time on live or when I upload it. You getting it in real time because that's the experience you would likely have if you go in the store. So why should it be any why should it be a difference? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I like it for what it is. It stopped me while I was in the store. I went to go smell it and I went to go put it down. I'm telling the story about the short. I'm gonna put it on the community tab for y'all to see it. But this is the first time giving first impressions of the actual same perfume, Dolce and Gabbana Devotion. You are most welcome. I've been a perfume, fragrance, all things hygiene since I was a teenager. I'm in my 30s now. So I done seen brands come in. There's brands that's OG that I know about. You could I didn't ask me. Ask me. And I'll pull it from my memory bank and pray to God I can elaborate on it. And so far he's given me the grace to do that. Cause I know about brands that folks is probably like just getting into like, oh, I love such and such. Bodycology. First time I discovered bodycology, that was before all their current branding. And they had the body creams. This how far back I go with bodycology. Okay. I was using bodycology. I think toasted sugar was the first scent I ever used. I was using bodycology back when they came out with scents and it was just a spray and a lotion. They hadn't come out with shower gels like they do now. Everything wasn't yet uniform, but I knew how much potential they had because who does toasted sugar vanilla? Everybody was doing like the we all doing vanilla, we all doing this and this, and kind of like staying safe. And bodycology is one of those. It's like they're not safe. They take risks with their scents. But I'm glad that whomever they put on their team throughout from there to now, when they release a scent, oh, we can just give you the lotion, the spray. You get 2-in-1 shower gel, bath and body gel and body wash in one. You getting a scrub with it too. You basically got the whole thing. They got oils out now. That's why I push so hard and advocate so hard for them to come out with whole scents, because it's not just about Christmas time. It's about gift giving, because there's occasions throughout the year from January to December that folks are going to want the whole scent. They're going to want to douse themselves, and they're going to wash their hands in it. You need to get in the hand soaps body collagen. Look, contact me. It's in the description box. Okay, that's why I advocate so hard. That's why I've been loving this stuff since before I started YouTube. I go in the store and I make a beeline whenever I can, whenever I could as a teenager. They would be like, "Oh, we got to go from the store, man. I don't know. Y'all get in the store time. Y'all go one way to somewhere else. I'm trying to make my way to see what's in the beauty aisle. I'm trying to see what's over there." So it's been that way always. Always. Now it's just on cam where I share it with y'all. And what better way? You getting the first impressions here, so then you can decide how to spend your coins. Okay. Now I don't know if any coupons are in there, and these a lot of these high end brands. I'm not sure if they do coupons or sales or discounts. So the least thing you could do is, I love that they have a structure. The perfume, the fragrance community, the body care community. They have testers. I loved it, like cosmetic, like makeup testers. I love that. Keep it that way. Don't change it. Don't fix what's not broken. Yeah, I just went and smelled it again. But devotion, that one there, oh, that'll catch somebody's attention. I would say be careful wearing that just anywhere. And that's based off of, like, that scent is in my memory from smelling it. And then I smelled it again and put it on this fragrance card. I'm like, oh, child. That's why I wanted the full bottle of it. And wonder, does it come in anything higher than a 3.4 ounce? I don't think it does. But I wouldn't stop there. I would look it up and see if you can get it anywhere else that's higher than 3.4 ounce. Because if the perfume Mason Francis Kirk DeJohn. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Baccarat Rouge, the perfumer behind that, up to six ounces and up is the highest that goes. And I've seen that from Christian Dior with J'adore. 6 ounces is up. I'm like, oh, they make them. They make perfumes bigger sizes than that. They cost more, but they last longer. Now, if you're heavy-handed, you're gonna have to be careful. Which I think that is the reason why DUPESs exist compared to duplicates exist. And I understand it. I understand it. Yeah. Now, I forgot to put that playlist of first impressions, but I just thought about it just now. So I'm going to keep my promise and put that playlist up on the channel. If you are new here, um, it's free. It's not on auto pay. It will never charge you. If it did, you must have hit the join button or something else. Please be careful. And hit the all bell when you subscribe. I don't beg. I just always like to occasionally mention it. Sometimes I don't even mention it at all. I'm here to help you save a coin and to become more educated on fragrances and taking good care of yourself and your well-being, and to tell you a funny story about about how God has changed my life, all in the mix of it all. So, all right. Until next time, whenever that's gonna be. Devotion is fire, and based off of the doggone first impressions. I'm gonna put the short up where it literally stopped me in my tracks. You're literally seeing like a real time. Like I don't edit out much, barely. I was like, I don't know about this one. Was led to put it up, and I'm like, okay, somebody then got mad and put comps in, but it all worked out. Bye. Thank you for stopping by.